What's good, everybody? We have 17 things that sold on eBay over the weekend, actually / week. I was out of town, but we're back to it. Let's see what's sold. Okay, so official first item. Found this at a Goodwill, actually, maybe like $5.99, something like that. That one sold for a decent amount, $29.90 plus shipping on the Power A Mini 360 controller. All right, next up, I've had these for a minute. Buffy the Vampire Slayer season. Only missing one season out of the whole series. Got these at a yard sale a minute ago. These sold for $39.90 for almost the whole series of Buffy the Vampire. So yeah, got this at a sale where this was a decent pickup, but I actually found like one of my biggest eBay sales to date at this sale. Paid like $25 for this book set. Something glass. I can't really remember the author's name right now, but it was like in the fantasy space. It was the whole box set with the slipcover. I think I ended up selling it for like 300 plus, something like that. Really great flip, but this is also a part of that sale. So had it for like maybe a year now, but got that $40 out of it. But yeah, overall great sale, $39.90. And I've already made hundreds just from that yard sale, so it's all in the green now. Next up, I found this item at the Goodwill bins. It's actually a really good album, really good band, Crossfade. This is, I think, their debut album, but all those, a lot of great songs. Colors being one of my favorite. All this I used to listen to when I would skate back in the day in the headphones. So Crossfade CD, probably have like 50 cents, $1 into it. Sold for $12.50 plus shipping. And again, these have been in the past couple videos, but I found my price point on these Clone Trooper. Sold another one of these for $19.99. Got these at a yard sale, a bunch of other stuff. So in the profit on all of these at this point, and I have 2 of them left. So $19.99, repeat buyer. He's probably army building them right now. Nice little flip for $19.99. All right, next up we got the John Morant Young Dolph in the back card. This is actually out of the personal collection. I just been kind of purging some items recently, so this one sold for $38.90 plus shipping on the John Morant card. All right, next up we have a lot of PS1 games. Let's get them down. So yes, we have an entire stack of PS1 games going out. We got Rocket Power, Gran Turismo, Tony Hawk, some classics, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro. Some really good ones in here. All of those sold for $31. All of these sold for $31. You might be saying, dang, that's pretty cheap for those classics. You got Tony Hawk, Spyro. They are all empty. All of them are empty. Empty cases, you guys. So I actually got this from a yard sale where it was a big bin of empty. He said these are all empty, bro. There were some good ones in there. Capcom versus Sync, I think it was in there. Some Pokemon cases, some good DS cases. All of them empty. He said $2 for the whole bin. I was like, perfect. $31, all of those empty PS1 cases. So if the game's not in there, if there's enough of them, or if it's a certain title, pick them up, y'all. The wall of figures. Boom! We got Batman with the guns. We got Second Amendment Batman. Not really. Flashpoint Batman. Really dope because he has the pistols. You don't really see him with that like that. This is also one that came out of the collection. I was buying a bunch of Marvel, DC stuff from this guy. Shout out to my guy, Demetrius. And yeah, this one went for $54.90 plus shipping on the Batman Flashpoint. So the DC multiverses, they can be good. I know a lot of people, they are kind of a lot to ship because they're big and stuff, but there are some winners. There are some really good pieces in the DC multiverses figure line. Again, y'all, we are getting more organized, so not all my stuff is misplaced. We do have Streets of Rage on the Sega Genesis. Streets of Rage 2, it has the manual that sold with it. It's on one of the shelves. I'll grab it here in a second. This one sold with the manual. What did it sell for? That's the question. $34.90. So the label is pretty beat up. Honestly, the manual is not in the best shape either, but someone may have the case out there and wants it complete. Streets of Rage 2, $34.90. Again, I have completely ruined the market on Sandra Boynton mugs. This one sold right here for $7.90, I believe. It was either $7.90 or $6.90. I went to a sale and basically gotten like 90 of these mugs for no reason. They sold like fairly often. So $7.90 on this one plus shipping. I have so many of these mugs, y'all. Half of them aren't even listed. And yeah, they're slowly selling. I have to grab another one that I misplaced, but I'll be back with that one that sold too. Oh, we're getting crazy, y'all. We're digging into the clothing bin. This is actually the first pair of cool pants I've ever found. Found them at the Goodwill bins. And yeah, I was really hype on them because I've always heard about Cool brand, you know, be on the lookout for Cool. Everything was all cool until I realized there were some slight holes on the back. Sometimes it's hard to hold up the pants. Yeah, I was gonna say, I got really hype on them, then I realized I got home, they had some stains, some holes in the back. Yeah. But I had some FedEx pants that had like holes in them, and then they got completely taken off because of some type of violation. Because I mean, the hole was like literally on the crotch. So sometimes the holes work with clothes, sometimes they just don't. eBay will remove them, so be aware of all that going on when you're listing, finding the items, going over it in the store, stuff like that. But the cool pants sold for a smooth $15. All right, we're staying on that PS1 front. We got Ape Escape. Black label. No, it wasn't $5, even though the tag says it. This is a absolute staple poster child for the franchise, especially during that time. Ape Escape does have the game on this one. $44.95 plus shipping on the classic. All right, this was actually in the room to list stuff out of, but shout out to Triple C Collectibles. I met him at Retro Toy Con, and during the trade night, he brought out basically the entire line of Bandai Thundercats from 2011. And yeah, bought most of them. This one sold for a smooth $9.90. Got an intruder.
Hey. I'm done, so whenever you want to do that audition thing.
Let you know?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, fun fact. I actually have, I've been filming for my channel for literally forever. Side note, so I have a lot of these mugs, as you can see, and I literally have duplicates. So I had 2 of the same mugs sell, and now I'm having to thankfully I take pretty detailed pictures, so I took a picture of the bottom and was able to identify it like that. But this one sold. We got the Love You. I actually posted this for Valentine's Day, and it sold in March, but that's how it goes sometimes. And that one sold for a smooth $7.50 plus shipping. All right, honestly, my shelving is gonna get a lot better, I promise y'all. We got a random Beyblade. I know nothing about Beyblades. I bought a big lot on Facebook to basically just buy my education on it. There was one really good one that sold for like 80. Now the rest of them are just kind of like trickling away. Probably sell them on a big lot, but this one, Rock Orso, I think is what it was called. This one sold for a smooth. This one sold for $19.95. Damn. So yeah, Beyblade Rock Orso, $19.95. Solid little Beyblade situation. So again, this shelving is going to change, but because of that, some of my stuff is chilling on a random bin. So with that being said, pulling the next item, we have Halloween 5. I got this at the Goodwill bins. It is sealed. I got Halloween 4 as well, the same day sealed. It's actually pretty uncommon, so if you do see this, especially sealed, pick it up. But unfortunately, the disc is loose on the inside, so gave someone a deal on it. This one went for $16.90 plus shipping on Halloween 5. Slight wardrobe change. Got kind of cold, and I'm filming this like a few hours later. But yeah, like I said, I've been filming for this channel for low-key like years before I've actually put anything out. So there's gonna be a lot of archive back in the day type of posts, just so the footage goes to good use. But I do have the sale. It's actually the only yard sale I've actually filmed. And that's the sale I found all the mugs at, and I found some other like action figures and stuff like that. I'll be posting that sometime soon. So all the mugs you're seeing are from that sale, and I'm weighing the profit at this point, so they're just kind of hanging around. So yeah, in conclusion, 17 things at the door, but we got a bonus sale, something sold while I was filming this. So, you know, we're putting it out in the atmosphere. Let's see what just sold in real time. And the item is up top in this bin. 1 second. All right, bin's gone. All right, got the Gex in here. Let's see what else. So it is a magazine. I really wish I would have filmed inside the thrift store when I found all these magazines, but I found all of these magazines at the thrift store. Old School Game Fan. Still got the stickers on them. I've taken some of the stickers off. This is actually the one that sold $14.90 on this one. Obviously, I paid 99 cents for it at the thrift store. There were literally like over 40 of them when I found them. I've sold a lot of them off on Whatnot. Sold most of them off on Whatnot. Kept a select few just because. But yeah, that's a nice little bonus item for y'all. Well into the profit. I probably sold hundreds of dollars worth of these. I think I paid like 40 total. Probably a little over, maybe 45, 47 total. But yeah, sold a ton off on Whatnot. A handful on eBay. And I mean, they're really dope. I just love seeing the old media, the old commercials in this thing. Especially if you're a video game fan. There's the Bonk's Adventure Turbo Tunes. So yeah, game fan. Actually sold for $14.95 or $14.90, one of the two. Okay, and by one bonus sale, I did mean two. Also, not Shantae, but I wasn't even able to put this where all my inventory was at. Dragon Ball Fusion sold $39.90 plus shipping on that one. All right, and on that note, I guess we're about to pack up and get to it. Again, I really appreciate you guys for stopping by, checking out the video. I hope y'all got something out of it. Maybe it's something you could look for while you're out there in the wild, or maybe some stuff you already got in your collection, or maybe some stuff you got around your house that you want to get rid of. This stuff does sell on eBay. Some of it's random, some of it's empty cases. But I hope y'all enjoyed. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and I will catch you on the flip.